literally like, bro, when you trying to get out of the hood, like you doing whatever it is that it's gonna take if you really want to get out.
Yeah.
Like there's certain kids in the hood right now, like in these bad neighborhoods that it's like one or two maybe in each one.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I'm gonna do everything that it takes.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go to tutoring. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna try to play sports. I might not be the greatest, but I'm gonna try to play sports. I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not gonna drink. I'm only gonna do what I feel is right, and I'm only gonna do opposite of what everybody else is doing because they on this track of bad stuff that I saw my family do.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We back again. Thanks for being here. We got a special guest in the building. This is totally my style. Very impromptu, unplanned. We just, my buddy was in town, hit me up, said he was in town. He's really growing. His thing, his benefit to the earth is really growing. His superpowers are growing, and so whenever we can catch him, we're happy to have him, happy to work with him. He's done a lot of good stuff for us, for a number of our other businesses, and just happy to have him here. With no further ado, welcome to the show, my boy, Rich Shots.
What up, man? I'm grateful to be here. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man.
Setup is crazy in here, bro. Like I was just telling you that thing behind like the Ben Frank behind you, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all doing some great shit over here too, man. I'm happy to be a part.
Man, we happy to have you.
For sure.
And sincerely, this is on camera now, but I think ever since Eddie connected us, man, it's been, a perfect connection. You gave us that extra I don't even know what it is. It's that thing that you can't just get from anywhere.
For sure.
And I think it speaks a lot about you, your craft, how much time you've put in, how much work you've done. It's noticed, and we're grateful for it. It's helped us take our business to the next level.
Yeah.
And so, as sincerely as I can, thank you, man.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for working on you.
For sure.
Because it's helped us.
For sure. And that's the goal with everything too. Like if somebody grants me the opportunity to make an impact into their lives or their business or whatever it is, I'm gonna take full advantage if it's mine. So whatever part I can play, I try to play it to the full ability, help you grow through that too. And whatever happens from there, hopefully it's nothing but great stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it definitely feels organic, the way you've been able to help and bless us with what we got going on. So tell the people about you. I mean, I don't even want to put you in a box because I know you do photography.
Yep.
And I know you do video.
Yep.
And I know you've been all around the world at this point. If you check out his IG, I know you was at InvestFest last year, killing the game.
Trying,
with
man.
great footage, capturing the moment. Made me mad I missed it.
That's the goal for all my events.
For real.
I'm trying to piss somebody off who didn't make it.
You pissing them off,
Like,
Jack.
I should have bought a ticket, man. I'm going next time.
Yeah.
And that's why the event planners always continue to bring me back.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I missed that. That joint look crazy.
Yeah.
So that's the whole goal. But a little bit about myself. I am a photographer, videographer first. Also have my own clothing brand. So just like an entrepreneur. I'm a hustler at heart. So whatever I feel like can impact the most people in the best way, I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I hopped into the photography, videography game, because I knew the world was changing into a point where everything was going to be on camera and more people into their phones than ever before. So I was like, yo, let me make an impact on that, on how they see certain people.
Yeah.
Like the people that tap in with me, I want you to be able to know it's my work before my tag even on there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's always been my outlook on that photography, videography piece. The merch piece is really just motivation, man. Like, I like to look cool while I do what I do. So I just make stuff that, I feel like it's cool and looks swaggy and fresh at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. I don't like a whole bunch. You'll see most of my stuff, I'm keeping the colors the same, consistency, and like, you know, the designs ain't gonna be nothing you can't put on with something else that you already like. So that's a whole nother, you know, outlook on the merch piece. So even with these, like these pants I got on, like I can throw these on with anything, I feel like.
Yeah.
So every piece I make, I wanted to complement something that's already in your closet so it gets more rewear value.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be so abstract that it's like, I can only wear this one time.
Right.
I want you to be like, nah, I'm putting a hoodie on Monday, Wednesday, might put it on Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm at least throw it on twice a week. And that's all I can, you know what I'm saying, be grateful for.
Yeah.
So,
no, that's dope. So, like, let me ask you this, because it sounds like you put a lot of thought into even that piece with the apparel, with the merch. Like, you've put a lot of thought even to be able to break it down in that way. When you were doing or getting ready to hop into, you know, the entrepreneurial space, I'm assuming it was a hop at some point.
Yeah.
Was it something you, like, well, this is the question. Were you born with it, or did you grow into it or learn it? Have you always been entrepreneurial, or?
Nah, I was a guy that took every opportunity and tried to maximize it to get to wherever I can get to. Entrepreneurship was something that I saw on people that I wanted for myself. And it wasn't even the entrepreneurial piece, it was the freedom that I wanted. I didn't want it. I mean, running a business is cool. You know, it comes with more responsibility than a job.
Right.
But it was the freedom behind it. Like, I'm cool with working all day for myself and helping others than working all day for someone else and only helping that main source. So entrepreneurship is something I had never seen in my family, something that nobody's ever showed me.
Yeah.
Everything is just straight, you know, me not wanting to do what I saw them do.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. They had yeah, so it was like, all right, man, I see these people slaving every day, man, coming home. They ain't working out, they just going to work, coming home saying they tired, eating dinner, doing that shit over again. So you do that shit 52 weeks a year and then you get 2 weeks off. That ain't never been like for me.
Yeah. It's so, like, that don't seem right.
Yeah, no, that's like, what, I gotta raise my hand to use the bathroom?
Right. Like,
I went to school. I went to college twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a master's, so it's like, oh, I did that already. I'm not trying to raise my hand to be. I want some freedom behind what I do, and I want to be able to help people get to this point too. So that's where it all comes from.
So what'd you study in school?
Sport management. Yeah.
Okay.
I got both degrees in sport management, but my whole goal was that to become a professor, so I can make my schedule that way.
Ah, okay.
So I was gonna find a way to get free some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whether it was gonna be with, I might still, because my goal was to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Have my doctorate.
Okay.
Teach at HBCUs.
Yeah.
Go back to teach the one that I learned from. So still a goal. I'm young. So I always wanted to be free and teach people how to get free too. Because it's like I feel like as black people, that's where a lot of our mental problems start at, generational. It's like we got people in our families that just went to work, went home, and you got 3-4 generations of that, and then you just keep bringing kids into this world that learn this same method. Right. And now the whole family got an attitude every day. They on 10 every day. They eating bad. They ain't got no freedom. They not traveling. So I was like, bro, I'm trying to break that.
Yeah.
I got to break that.
Well, kudos to you, man, because you breaking it.
I appreciate it.
You breaking it. You're in the process. It may not be completely broke, but you're certainly breaking it. Yeah. Right? You can't, you know, when you're trying to break something, especially something big like that, you ain't going to be able to just, you know, kick it one time and it break. No, you got to.
Every day.
You got to take that jackhammer to it and keep going at it.
And it's every day too. It ain't, right. I can take the day off. I hit it yesterday. Nah, it's every day. So
that's dope, man. That's a bigger goal than maybe people even realize. But I think you touch on something real deep, because it's like, black people, and I don't think some of our white counterparts, or even, I don't know about other cultures, but they don't fully realize that a lot of what we deal with sometimes is pent up anger, pent up, you know, frustration, tired, ain't seen nothing different, don't feel like you're gonna see nothing different. So you are, and then some people you getting drugged up because it's like, that's my only escape from this lack of freedom, this, you know, not slavery in the sense of the 1800s or that, but slavery to like what is freedom look like, right? You know, so I think that I think that is like, gosh, that's like a revolutionary way to think about it. Like, if you're not if you're not able to tap into some freedom and show others that freedom is possible, then you really, I have this saying that I would say, like, what's at risk if you don't exist? And it sounds like in your family, or even for your friend group, people, what's at risk is other people seeing what freedom looks like.
Exactly.
And so you fighting for something much bigger than, probably people can even realize, because it's like, why not just get a job, Rich? Why not just do this? Why not just do that? But it's like, because I want to show people what freedom looks like.
Exactly. And I've been showing them ever since I was, just starting.
Yeah.
So like the first taste of freedom I got, I was able to put it on display. Like, yo, I can go here, do this shoot, go home, do my thing. And that's a piece of freedom outside of, I got to be here from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I get a lunch break at 12. I get my other 2 breaks, and then I'm right back at 9. Psychologically, like, people that do those, like, for, 5, 10, 20 years, they hate their Mondays. Like, I love my Mondays now. That was my goal. That was my first goal, to love Monday.
Really?
Yeah, because Monday was always the day that everyone hated.
And you literally said that either mentally or wrote it down somewhere?
Wrote it down. Yeah. I wanted to love Mondays. Like, I wanted to be to the point where Monday isn't like a...
This boy Rich is fascinating. This is a fascinating brother right here. Right?
For real, I want to get to the point where, like, I treat my Monday like it's Friday now.
Yeah.
They lit. Friday, You ever been to just a regular establishment on a Friday, like almost near close? They treat you like you the president, bro.
Yeah.
Walk in there on Monday and see how they treat you Monday morning.
Right.
So I wanted that Friday, like excitement.
Yeah.
Monday morning.
Yeah.
I'm ready to kill this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm chilling today, it might be an off day, but I'm gonna wake up as if it's Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was always my mentality, and it took me 5 years to get to the point to
like,
love
when
Monday.
did you sit down and think that? Was you like in college? Like, because, and what was the steps to this? So, like, you graduated high school, I'm guessing, to get into college. So you did that.
Yeah.
And then at some point, it was your first goal college? I'm going to just do college? Yeah?
It's literally like, bro, when you trying to get out of the hood, like, you doing whatever it is that it's going to take if you really want to get out.
Yeah.
Like, it's certain kids in the hood right now, like, in these bad neighborhoods that it's like 1 or 2 maybe in each one. That's like, I'm going to do everything that it takes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go to tutoring. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to try to play sports. I might not be the greatest, but I'm going to try to play sports. I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to drink. I'm only going to do what I feel is right, and I'm only going to do opposite of what everybody else is doing because they on this track of bad stuff that I saw my family do. I was that kid. They had to bust out smoking cigarettes. They, you know what I'm saying? They fighting in the bathroom. They, trying to do little small stuff on the side. Like, that was my mentality. So that's where all this stuff that I got.
So
going on.
you don't smoke?
No, never have.
And you don't drink?
Never have.
And there's what about when you see other people doing it?
It don't faze me. I grew up seeing people deal with drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up my family being alcoholics.
Yeah.
I grew up seeing the stuff that I knew their outcome already. I'm like, bro, you don't have nothing. Let me just do what's opposite and see what happens. And that's all I did my whole life. Like, they ain't go to school. Let me go to school every day. They missing days. Bro, I promise you, I can probably count on both hands how many absences I had from fucking kindergarten to my master's degree was finished.
Wow.
And you can ask my mama.
Yeah.
She's like, he don't like missing school.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let me miss school.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I wanted to miss it.
But it was in you too.
In me. Yeah, it was in me. Like, so it wasn't like, oh, I'm making him. No, he's up ready.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what everything. Like, I don't want to take a.
Now, are you the youngest? Did you see a lot of?
Yeah. I'm the youngest of 2, but my brother passed when I was 15.
Oh, okay.
So that was another, like, put another battery in my back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, seeing him pass, seeing my mama grieve, me grieving.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, yo, I got to get it for real now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all she got.
Yeah.
No daddy in the crib. Just me.
Yeah.
So, I'm the man of the house. Let me go to college. Let me see how this shit go.
Yeah.
I'm going to just major in something. Like, when I first got in, I'm like, bro, I'm going to be a nurse because I know they're going to make bread.
Yeah.
Then something hit me, bro. You got to do what you love. That's when the first, like, being passionate about something hit.
Okay.
I know sports. I was an athlete. I was a quarterback in high school. So
black quarterback. Okay.
Yeah. We went out. What I tell you, maximize. I'm trying to be the one.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna go pro.
Yeah.
I'm going pro some type of way.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
I'm
professional.
getting drafted somewhere.
Some type of way. I'm for to be
I'm
professional.
gonna be pro. So yeah, bro, like just a process of just constantly maximizing everything in front of you.
Yeah.
You know when people got resources and they don't use them?
Mm-hmm.
I was one without them, but forced them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get
like free lunch type shit. Like, all right, cool. We grab my free lunch in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a crib.
Yeah.
So now I done moved. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm in the A now.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to sink it in because shit, bro.
Yeah.
They don't know about.
They don't know.
They don't know about them heating that water up on that stove, and they don't know about that.
Yeah.
They see me and think it's been
sweet.
Yeah, this nigga, he just, you know what I'm saying? He been had it like that. Nah, bro, I come from all that. So
that battery in that.
That's why the battery, like, they feel like this nigga don't get tired. Get tired? What? You ain't never been in the crib with no heat in there, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you heating up the crib with that stove.
Wow.
Been there. So that's where it come from.
Yeah.
That's where it come from. That's where the entrepreneurship come from. That's where the hustle come from. So
that's respect.
Yeah, bro.
So I want to go back just a little bit. So you seeing this professor, because you saw getting your doctorate or something. Was there a professor you saw that was like, this person has freedom, or somebody you really like? I like that made you, because you talked about kind of seeing opportunities, and you saw like an opportunity. Was there a certain person at your school that you was just like?
I went to a HBCU, so it's a lot of black. Well, that's all I had was black professors, black men. So it was my first time seeing a black man in a power position, and able to control the environment and the emotions in there. So, you know, I look forward to going to class and learn from this black man on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had like an impact on me. You know what I'm saying? One of my professors, he was just probably one of the most upstanding, and he's still at Winston. He been there for like 40 years.
Wow.
Dr. Fielder, like, it was a time, bro, when I had like locks on my head. They was all over the place. He was like, son, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not recommending you with no job with your hair standing on top of your head like that.
Yeah.
And when you come in my office, take your earrings off, look me in my eyes when you talk to me, because what's all around here? You gotta mean business when you talking to somebody. So it's positions like that.
Yeah.
And that shit impact me to this day.
Yeah.
So if I can get in a position like that and impact somebody, you know what I'm saying? Impact some of these students' lives.
Yeah.
When they in their early 20s, dog, you can create some great people.
Yeah.
From these HBCUs. And shit, it can be a PWI. You just never know.
Yeah.
Like, so being in, like I said, it's always been a goal to be in a position to impact other people.
Yeah. The
money and all that shit, you know, you buy what you want, you do what you want. That's a whole other ball game. But when you impact other people, your life just more peaceful.
Wow. So, yeah, that's powerful, man, because that's so powerful for multiple reasons. And I'm so impacted by what you're saying, because when you talk about seeing a black male on top of his game, having respect for himself and others, giving information freely, versus just, you know, hoarding it and nah, I ain't gonna put you on game, and just these sort of street type of things that we see and even that we celebrate and are cool in some ways, but to give people a different view of life, like, nah, this ain't the only way to live. Like being street, being hood, or drinking and smoking, or dealing with your pain like that, because as black people, you have, no matter what scale you on, and for some it's been worse than others, for some it's been better, but you done dealt with some pain just for the fact that you black.
Facts.
So if you can do something different with that, that is super powerful. And I love the fact that you talk about it was a specific man, because I went to a PWI, right, Purdue, right, we got smoked in the tournament here recently, but there was a man named Dr. Cornell Bell, similar dude. Because I had, I think I had braids at the time, and I was taking my hair down in class, you know, so I'm half of my hair braided, half of us out here, and I'm just like, I don't care about nothing, you know, I'm chilling. And he found out about it in a similar talk, like, you know, why are you doing that? You know, because he's trying to prepare me for this world where a lot of people that's in power, a lot of people that pull the strings, even if they not white, if they black, they still gonna be like, come on, I'm dealing with somebody white somewhere or I'm dealing with somebody that may not understand our culture or how we, so they may not give you a pass for having dreads or looking crazy or whatever, or you looking all around and not. So like these simple things, to your point, is so impactful, and they make a difference. And look what it's done to you now. You still have a persona of like you rep. When I see you, I think black culture. I don't think like no nerdy, goofy. I'm like, this a cool dude. This dude got swag. He he got his stuff together. So you ain't like a nerdy, just put your suit on, but you found a way to still take those lessons, still be yourself, and still make an impact.
For sure.
And not do it in no goofball sort of nerd way.
Right. and that's the main thing I want to get across when I'm helping people get to that freedom point. You want to be free on your terms, not on somebody else's terms. You don't want to fake it and then get there. Now you got to run this whole play of a person that you're not. I got here being myself and did it my way. Yeah. It got me a lot of no's, but when I got here, I was respected. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can get yeses all the way up and not be respected when you get to the top because they know you.
Drop in bombs.
Because they know when you came up, like, oh, this dude was cap, man. Like, yeah, you got accepted everywhere because you lied about everything. But me, I kept it real all the way through. Yeah, and who didn't like me then, they probably respect me now. Yeah, but it just feel better, and you know what I'm saying. You can reach more people like that because it's hard to make somebody something they're not. Yeah, and then try to create them into a great person at the same time. Right. It don't never work out like that.
Yeah, so. That is tough. And that makes me think about a whole nother topic with Dion, and he was talking to the dude and kind of getting on the dude about the way his voice was inflecting, or he was talking more white and this sort of thing. And Dion was like, why are you talking like that, man? And I disagreed with Dion at the time. I still do, basically, because I'm like, Dion, not everybody can do that and make it. Now, you probably can. But there are certain special people like the Deons, maybe like you, like the Riches of the world, that can do it their way and still be 100% authentic to themselves and 100% impactful, and that's good because to your point, the flip side of that is, yeah, you might have got there, but now you're, you either a square or you hate your life or one dude that I follow always talks about real freedom is, being able to say what you want. Because when you get in these jobs and stuff, that you can't really say what you want.
I bite your tongue.
You got to bite your tongue. You say the wrong thing,
you out of there.
You gone because you represent. And I get it, right? It don't faze me. And I have a corporate job, and I am a corporate guy on between certain hours of the day, and then other hours of the day I might have a hoodie on. But I don't typically go to my corporate meetings with my hoodie on because to me, it's like I understand that y'all probably don't understand me. Now, for me, I don't feel no type of way about it. And I don't feel like I'm, having to live two separate lives and tap dance and all that. I'm still able to be myself. At least that's the way I view it. But I think your point is so profound because many people might say, well, I can never sit at no desk, and I could never be no corporate-y guy because that's just not me. And what you're emphasizing is that you don't have to be. You can still take these good principles because being respectful to somebody and being yourself and strong enough to look somebody in the eye and deal with people in a way that's mannerable is just a principle.
That's it. And that's literally all it is.
It's all it is.
Character. It's a character.
It's a character trait. Yeah.
That you should have.
It's not necessarily no being white or being too corporate-y. No, I'm just, I have respect for myself and others.
Right. In a certain way. In a certain room. Well, in every room. This is just the way that I, hold my character. Yeah. So I understand what you meant by what he said. You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's just how they got to navigate through life. That's how they've always been. Yep. That might be how they raised. You just never know. So exactly. You got to give people the benefit of the doubt on that. But, yeah, man, I like when people are being their self and, whatever that looks like on you. Right. Because it looks different for everybody else. Yeah. So.
No, respect to that and respect for what you doing along those veins. How much time we got? We got a few minutes. So tell us a little bit more. So now you've made some moves. You and I'm trying to go a little bit quickly, and we'll have a chance for you to have you back and talk more.
For sure. I'll be back.
You go through college. Your background is so you've seen some of the lowest of the lows, and you've seen people spend their time in ways that seems unproductive. So you go the whole opposite direction. I'm going to be productive with my time.
Mm-hmm.
So you graduate college, you go back and do college again. What made you go back and do it again? Because of the professor thing?
For that, and I didn't know what I wanted to do at the time.
Okay.
Like when you fresh out of undergrad, that's probably one of the toughest times for a young person.
Yeah.
If you don't have nothing lined up, even if you do, like, there's people nowadays, they have stuff lined up, but it's not really what they want to do.
Right.
Like me, I'm like, all right, cool. I know that this is something that I would love to do, be a professor on any level.
Yeah.
So let me just keep going.
Okay.
I'm not about to just sit here and, just work and not do nothing. So when I went back, that was my thing. Let me keep going. That's when I picked up the camera.
Okay.
Same semester.
Semester that you went back, you picked up the camera. What spawned the pickup? Was it an event going on? Or?
Nah, like I was always the dude in college. Like stuff be hitting me and I'm always inspired by it. You know what I'm saying? It might be something you say to me. It might be something you did to me. Like one of my homies in college, he used to be like, bro, why you always recording? Like you always recording us. Like, but I was the one I always take their pictures on campus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, This pic fire, bro, with the phone.
Yeah.
But when we go somewhere and like we doing something, I was always like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We out here.
Yeah.
You know
Capturing.
So he always recording something. I was like, bro, I'm about to go buy a camera. Just see how it worked. You know what I'm saying? I had never did it before.
It's amazing.
Bro, like literally I used to go to the boardwalk. If you in Charlotte, you know where the boardwalk is. They got like a big pond and it's like ducks and shit out there. And like you can just walk around. It's real peaceful. I used to just go out to the boardwalk, bro, just take pictures of the ducks. Like that's when I first started. This was in September of 2018.
Okay.
So
now, what type of device are you? Well, another question I'm gonna ask you: is your homie? Is he kind of like slightly like dissing or being annoyed by the fact that you always recording?
Yeah.
So that's powerful too, because you took something that was almost a diss, and now look what you done turned it into. So that's powerful. But then on the other side, how did you start? Did you start with the $10,000 camera? What'd you start with?
It's crazy. I started with a $600 camera. I ain't had the money for it, so I went to Best Buy and applied for a credit card. They gave me $4,000 a credit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I'm not spending 4 bands. I'm not about to spend 3 bands on I don't know what to do with it. So I went and bought one. It was like $650.
Okay.
And shoot, the lens came with it. I just used the kit lens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then went from there. And then I ended up getting like my first real booking in like maybe like November or something like that.
So that's 2 months after, 3 months
like
after?
$40.
$40. And how did that come out? They knew you or you?
Yeah, they knew me from Burlington, from where I'm from.
Okay, and you was advertising that you starting to do this?
Yeah,
now?
I was just taking pictures and like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to take pictures.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures. They like, bro, pull up to the show, take some pictures of me. And I'm like, shoot, bro, I do it. He like, how much? I'm like, shit, just give me $40, bro. I drove from Charlotte to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. To do
$40 in gas.
$40 in gas. And that time it might have got you a full tank. I had a Honda.
Yeah.
I was good.
Oh, you was
but
good.
It was me. I just wanted to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I did that, bro, and that was just the beginning of the I ain't know. It's the beginning of all this, bro. Like,
you know, I could also say this. Sometimes the camera guy can be kind of, and it just depends. Can be like the lame guy.
Every time.
Every time?
Every time. You know how many people I meet, they're like, bro, I was not expecting you to be this. I was expecting some geeky dude. Like, you pulled up with your camera, bro. You ain't even hardly got no equipment. It's just the camera. You got it by itself. You got your fit on. You got your merch on. You
It's the coolest camera.
You laughing. You having fun with it. And it took you 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the camera guy's always seen it.
It's always seemed like that. But so... Did that didn't intimidate you at all, or did you? I mean, you sound like you still get it from time to time, but did it intimidate you at all as you was moving and starting to, go into this space?
Nah. It's just, shoot, I already knew who I was as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I was the same way when I was a high school quarterback. Same type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Handle my business in my way.
The coolest position ever.
Position. And I'm like coaches tell me, yo, throw it like this, and I'm gonna throw it like this, coach. Like this how I throw.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna work for me.
Yeah.
If you don't want me to be in a position, then take me out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have to do it like this, or it's not gonna be fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
And once I'm done having fun with it, what Drake say, I'm done with it.
I'm done with it.
That's literally how I am with all of this.
Yeah.
Like, still to this day. Like,
yeah.
That's why I don't do everything no more. I don't do weddings no more. Anything that's not fun for me no more, you got to stop it.
Yeah.
And that's with any industry.
Yeah.
Because once you run out of that fun, like that's when people start to run and, quit and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
In reality, you just need a little shift. You need to dumb it down a little bit.
And make sure it's still fun for you.
Make sure it's still stay with what's fun at all times.
Man, we running out of time, man. We running out of time, but I want to hear more about your story, and we'll have to pick it up the next time. And so sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to come back, tune back in the next time we together. But let's go to final thoughts, man. So we try to talk to entrepreneurs. We try to talk to people that want to get money, want to make money. We try to tell people what the realities of it is. If you had, I ain't gonna say one piece of advice, but a few pieces of advice, in addition to all the gems he's already dropped on us, what would you tell entrepreneurs as they, try to endeavor on that journey?
Let me see. First things first, whatever you're doing, make sure you're peaceful with it.
Peaceful.
Peaceful, yeah, because a lot of this money you see people getting is not peaceful money. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot of stress and it comes with a lot of, hatred. It looks good on the internet, but when you get home and you lock that phone, that's when it really hits you.
Yeah.
Is it really peaceful?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing, make sure you're peaceful and passionate about it to the point where when it's not going as well, you got the same energy as when it is going well. So that's my biggest advice, and be yourself, like within everything too. Like, the moment you try to be somebody else, that's when you're going to start to, go downhill with everything. Try to be yourself, even when it's going wrong. Because everybody's path is different, and everybody's way of doing it is different.
Yeah.
Anybody you saw rich, no two people got rich the same way. So that's my two biggest things. Be peaceful, you know what I'm saying, and do it on your own way and be yourself. Like, that's the only two things I can really tell.
That's so good. But so tap into the peaceful thing one more time. So what's the opposite of being peaceful with it? Because you would agree entrepreneurship is hard. There's some difficulties with entrepreneurship. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. That's why you got to stay peaceful. You said, what does it look like for me? What's the opposite? You said,
what's the opposite of being peaceful? What would you say is, if you're doing this, just for our viewers and for me, just if you're doing this might be a sign that it's not as peaceful for you as maybe it could be.
If you're if this is the right word, if you're not disciplined within it,
yeah,
you're probably not at peace with it. Yeah.
You're not.
I'm gonna let that sink.
Let it sink.
I'm gonna let that sink, because if you're not disciplined in it, it's probably not peaceful for you. And that's something that people, you got to be vulnerable and have some humility to accept that.
Yeah.
So that's just something that I feel I'm super disciplined in. Everything I'm disciplined in, it brings me peace.
Brings you peace.
So anything that I'm not disciplined in is probably not as fun or peaceful for me.
I can't take no more. This is too good. This is too good. That is great. If you're not disciplined in it, that might be a sign that you're not at peace with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bar.
You start to lose that discipline.
Message,
literally. I'm telling you, drop the bombs. For real, man. But that's just, and that's for any industry. I like to give it across the board.
Yeah.
Like, anything you're doing, like, if you're not disciplined in it, it's probably not peaceful for you.
Boom. That's it, man.
For sure.
Hey, bro, thanks for doing this impromptu, unscripted.
Just walked in.
You got a beautiful story, bro. And I already told you, you going.
For sure.
To wherever the places are, you're going.
I appreciate it.
But I like the way, not only that you're going, but I like the way you're getting there, right? You can go places all the time, but if you get there, by having to shove everybody out the way or, blow everybody up, but I think you're not only going places, but you're getting there the right way. Right, so
right. I appreciate that. I appreciate
man.
it.
Congratulations to you.
Much gratitude, man. I appreciate all the opportunity and being able to be in here. I'm inspired. Man.
Yeah,
I told you when I walked in, I'm like, bro, finna get this right in the crib.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do it.
Try to impact some more people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Keep doing your thing, too. This is amazing with what you got going. Everything that you got going. Be consistent at this, too.
Yeah.
Because it's going to help more people than it hurt. So
I received that. Thanks, bro.
For sure. Appreciate you having me.
All right, y'all. That's it. I don't even know what else to say. If you didn't get nothing out of that, then you need to watch it again.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Especially that last line.
Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. Check us out. All the things. This is only our second interview in this space, and it was a good one. So thanks again to Rich. And as always, y'all, stay motivated. Peace.